Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to RealPodcoSports.com presentation of Sun City Kickball's Game of the Week, brought to you by It's Just Kickball and Sun City Craft Beer Fest. Welcome. We are live in progress, top of the first inning. KNS already has 2 runs on the board against the Smokin Aces, who they are facing. Troy is out, more vaginal problems, but I am joined by Rich, who is back from a lovely trip to Thailand. Welcome back, Rich.
Thank you. Got to see cousins, family. It was great.
I forget that is your native land. We now have 3 away, going to the bottom of the first. 2-0, kicking and screaming, up on Smokin Aces, hanging their head right now, but they really shouldn't have anything to hang their head about because they're 3-1 so far. Looking at a potential 3-2 though, once they make up the game that they are in progress with Kicks. That'll be made up, I believe, next week, right?
Yes, next week, 10 o'clock, we're going to finish that game up.
So right now, they're 3-1, facing Kick and Screaming team. Surprise, surprise, undefeated.
Still undefeated, number 1 pick. Hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
But he did, that's right. It's just kickball.blogspot.com. Preseason, number 1 pick there. Smokin Aces was actually picked to be number 4, I believe, but they're actually number 3 in the standings right now if you look at that, because Kicks has had a couple of roadblocks here. So Kicks is actually out of the top 4. They're I believe they're number 4 in the league right now, with Kicking and Screaming at the top of the standings, followed by I'd Hit It, and then it is Smokin Aces.
Yeah, Kicks, just there's no fire in them this season. They lost Raul. Raul moved away to California. They lost Big Joe, and you just don't see that same fire in Kicks this season as you saw last season.
That is too bad. We will talk more about that later, I'm sure, as Cal gets on base. A little single here. I guess the first baseman was taking the bag. So just like that, Smokin Aces. Got a man on, looking at Reed up. Takes a ball wide. We're actually in a different place tonight. We have been rescheduled due to that rain out. We had to move the schedule around a little bit there. Well, Sun City Kickball had to move the schedule around. Reed pops one down the first baseline. Played easily by Marco. Calvin looking at 3, goes back to second base, and 1 out, but it advances the runner. Calvin to second. So we're here at Memorial Park, the Rose Garden.
The beautiful Rose Garden.
Late night at kickball. We're having some 10 o'clock games now. It's interesting. It's kind of sexy.
Just a couple. You were complaining about it last week. I don't know how sexy it can be right now.
Well, once I have a couple more beers, I'll probably complain about it a little more.
Right.
As Mike boots one. Ooh, drop by the shortstop out there.
Uncharacteristic drop by Chola.
Yeah, that should have been an easy catch there. Now we got first and second.
And they're going to need Smokin Aces is going to need a couple more drops as they got down early 2-0 with some sloppy defense.
Yeah, they could use a few drops here. And this is Fredo, is that correct?
Lorenzo.
Who told me Fredo? Kicking and Screaming. Yeah, 2-0, so Smokin Ace is definitely going to have to get on the board here. See a foul down the right field dugout there.
Lorenzo's their heavy foot, their long bomber. Struggling a little bit this season. We haven't seen too many long balls out of him, but maybe he's due. There's one.
There is one, and oh my goodness, he does get a drop. And there is no throw home. There's Mike's out at second, so let me recap that. Right field, there's a drop. Ball pops out, looks for a second there like he had a second look at it and could have caught it, bobbled it, followed it, hit the ground. And, of course, in that pop, Mike kind of was a little bit delayed, I think, going to second there.
Javi is
is that Javi?
Sporting the bandana today.
Oh, okay. But out at second, but 1 run does score, so they're halfway to catching up here. With 2 away.
Exactly what I said. They're going to need some drops to get back in this game, and they already kind of closed the gap a little bit.
2 drops already. Uncharacteristic kicking and screaming defense. As Rick throws a strike.
Now we got Fredo up.
There you go.
Fredo in his second season of kickball. A lot of power packed into a tiny package.
Tough pitch.
Hit him in the hand. They're calling that a foul.
Interesting. Commissioner, care to comment?
Yes, that's a foul.
All right. That's all I asked for. Pops it right back to Rit for an easy play. So, hey, they get on the board. Not a bad inning there. Not the greatest offense in the world, but that'll do. Scores a run.
Yeah, and you guys, I heard the game last week. You guys talked a little bit about
shit, you were listening?
Yeah, I was listening. All the way from Florida. On the way, Taiwan. Damn it.
Wait, Thailand. Fuck, go.
Go. And talking about how KNS is giving up a lot more runs this season. I heard Rick, their coach, attributing that to they're not practicing. I'm not sure if they made it out to the practice diamond this week, but with 2 drops, I'm going to venture to say they didn't get to that practice.
Dynamite analysis there. That's a good call. I think you are right because, those weren't even extra super challenging. Just popped the ball up there and couldn't get control of it. But what are you going to do? Here we have a strike thrown by pitcher Damien.
Yeah, Damien. It's a different feel. I don't think KNS has played on Memorial this season. And interesting thing about KNS, little tidbit, they do not do well playing away from their quote-unquote home field. Meaning if they're used to playing at Alta or Modesto and they have to go to a different field, they actually struggle.
Is that right? A seasoned team like them, you'd think they'd be able to handle that adversity, but interesting that gets to them, huh?
Yeah, well, you look at their 2 losses, their most recent losses, the 2. One was at Alta Vista to the Party Pandas. The other was at Jimmy Ochoa to Kicks. So right there, not fields that they're comfortable with, fields that they're not used to. It just doesn't work for them.
Interesting. We see Kelsey take a strike, get a foul.
The lovely Mrs. Delgadillo.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's what we're calling it.
I'm not sure, but we're going to go with it.
Takes a nice Jean-Claude Van Damme hop there, but it's called a strike. Looked like a decent pitch to me. I'm not sure why she didn't get a piece of that one.
I like Smokin Ace's option this week to go ahead and roll with Damien as their pitcher. I've been screaming for it all season. Whoa.
Swing and a miss. And that is the second strikeout of the day for kicking and screaming. Go ahead there.
No, and there you go. That's a perfect example of what I've been saying. Damien's the more seasoned pitcher, the more level-headed pitcher. He's the guy that's going to win you championships. Not to say anything ill about Mike, but he's a high-risk, high-reward player. But, you just never know when he might cost you a game.
Yeah, definitely good to have him when he's working for you. But like you said, high risk, high reward. A lot of hand gestures out of you, I must say.
Today?
Yeah, I noticed you on the phone earlier. Lots of hand gestures.
It's my Chinese upbringing.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought of them as a... Anywho, any problems going on with the league
gestures.
Today? Oh, yeah.
Lots and lots.
Lots
and
of elbow work.
Lots
of wrist work.
A lot of Tai Chi. I happen to enjoy Bill Clinton speeches. I just, it's in me.
Ball taken. Pop up back to Damien here. Easy out, but Luis trying to advance to third. Gets around, slides in. The ball was dropped anyhow.
I like the hustle to recover at third. A lot of times in that situation, the ball gets away and the runner scores.
Yeah, it was a good way to, couldn't get the catch, couldn't get the out, but at least they kept it close and kept it from crossing home plate there. So now we are looking at
Chola.
Chola, yeah.
Chola, and the score is
2-1. Kicking and screaming, leading Smokin Aces here in the top of the second inning. Chola up with, was that 1 out?
We have 2 outs.
2 outs. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit of a late start. Like I was telling our producer JB, this is a practice season for us. We're just kind of ironing out the details. Come playoff time, we'll be solid. We'll be right on time. Chola makes an easy pop back to the pitcher and gets out number 3. And the inning with no runs, left 1 on third, and we are looking at KNS nursing a 2-1 lead going to the bottom of the second.
That's a good hold by Smokin Aces. They were in a little bit of trouble. They were able to keep composed, got themselves out of it. So promising to see that on the defense.
Well done.
Now we'll see their offensive production. Hopefully they get a couple more drop balls and get something going here. Because, you know, in all honesty, the way you beat KNS is you play off their mistakes. I mean, and that's in any game, but KNS plays a solid type game, so you need to, anytime they give you that one mistake, you need to take advantage of it because you might not get another one later on.
That's right. You see that little opening, you really got to get in there. Is that what happened with LTA? I know LTA gave him a little bit of a run a couple weeks back there.
Yeah, you know what? I think they were just playing flat. This season, just in general, almost like they're having a kick situation, and they're just playing flat. Kicks was on a mission last season. This season, I just don't think they feel like they have anything to prove. Even though they're defending champs, I don't think that's really occupying their mind.
So right now in the middle of the regular season, our perennial giants, Kicks and KNS, both having lackluster seasons. I mean, still good, but lackluster. Do you see them pulling it together in the playoffs and one of those two taking it all, or do you see them completing a flat season and bouncing out?
You know, I'm just not believing in the Kicks train right now. KNS, like every other season past, is looking, again, like the team to beat, even with sometimes they're playing a little bit flat, but, you know, they're still able to get the job done. So I'm actually not looking for Kicks to be their competition. I'm already starting to look around at the rest of the division. Haven't really decided yet, but...
Interesting. We'll see how that plays out. By the way, Damien popped out, tracked nicely by Chio, somewhere between first and second. Tony now up to kick. And I'd hit it. They're looking pretty good there. I hear last week close to a no-no is what Lucas is telling everyone that'll listen. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not.
Consider the source, but maybe, you know, this is something we might have to start keeping track of legitimately. Oh!
Rick tricks up Tony, swinging a miss. Called a foul, I believe.
That was that was a ball that just broke hard left, and I don't even think Tony knew when he was swinging it.
I think Tony had to get a piece of it. Ooh, a lot of nice action on that pitch. Tony chips it just in front of Marco. Almost makes an incredible play there in between his arms.
But getting back to I hit it, I think they're going to be, again, making a championship run. This time, though, they'll be facing KNS if, you know.
Things keep up.
Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and throw in LTA as one of my final four picks.
Dark horse pick, LTA, yeah. Wow. Ooh, Tony squibs one past first base. Gets a nice bounce a little bit foul, hard to play, and easily walks into first base.
You know, and that's a hard thing as a pitcher to stomach. You're working the count against the guy, you got him behind, you got him where you want him, and he just happens to put a foot on it and get one in after all that work, and, you know, you have him dead to rights and you just let him go. Heartbreaker for Rick.
Definitely. Just like that, Tony's aboard.
He's all aboard.
All 184 pounds of him all aboard on first base there.
I like this husband-wife combo right here. Erica.
Ooh.
Erica Tuolulu.
Love that last name. It's fantastic. I've only seen it in print. I'm glad someone finally said it out loud.
Very, very proud Samoans. Their son, who is, I think he's 13 now, he wears a size 13 shoe or something like that.
Good Lord.
He's going to be a heartbreaker.
How tall is he?
Where is Tristan? Tristan's out here somewhere. Maybe we'll get a quick interview with the 13.5-foot giant. He's over there somewhere.
Is that him sitting on the truck?
No, that's the
Paul.
coach. I'm 6 feet tall and I wear size 13, and they look way too big on me. Can't imagine being that age and having a 13.
Yeah.
As Erica fouls out.
I got the rest of the Tuolulu clan here with niece, Erica. No. Anise. Annalise? No,
I have Anissa, but that
there
was
you go.
Yeah,
That was close.
something like that.
I was around there.
That's what I have. We'll confirm that later.
I needed to buy a vowel.
Hopefully she'll be the player of the game so we can get her back here and straighten that out. Nice breaking pitch there. Out of Rick.
We're gonna get our protein fill today.
Oh.
Look at all the bugs dropping into our beverages.
I'm glad we clarified that because for the people at home.
I just wanted to catch your attention.
Is it my turn this week? Fuck.
Again?
Oh.
Is my turn in a can of worms?
You guys trick me. Always. Nisa pops one foul. Looking at a nice bowling-style pitch there that gets a little bit of the corner, just enough to be called a strike for the third out.
Liking that back foot kick on Rick. Not sure where he picked up that style.
It looks like he's been watching some world. What is it? Some professional bowling. That's what he's looking like.
I know. And I think on that last pitch, he even ended with his pinky up. That's impressive.
That's talent. That's extra degree of difficulty points there. And we will be doing some professional drinking, or at least most of the rest of the cast this weekend here. Coming up Saturday, make sure to check out Sun City Craft Beer Fest coming to downtown El Paso. Tickets still available. Go to their website, suncitycraftbeerfest.com, or go to their Facebook page for more information. That's coming up Saturday. You got to hurry up and get your tickets. But Real Podco will be representing down there, so check out the Real Podco page as well as realpodco.com, chugotalks.com, and realpodcosports.com for all your sports, comedy, interview, and beer drinking action. Check that out. And if you want to get more kickball action, go to itsjustkickball.blogspot.com.
Also believe we're going to be playing some live music, some local artists on the new Rios network.
That's right.
Online radio. Excited about that.
Definitely make sure to check that out. Check out all the information in advance so you can be ready to get on there and get a listen on Saturday and have a nice weekend with that. I will unfortunately be in beautiful Austin, Texas at a wedding. But I guess that's okay.
Well, at least you'll be drinking. Open bar?
Open bar, dude.
Done.
So we got a strike called here on... Oh, pop to the pitcher, Damien. Nice throw to Tony. Pulls him off the bag a little bit, but I think he had a toe on there. Tried to do a little A-Rod action and pop the ball out of Tony's hand, but once again, even just the ball in Tony's hand is powerful. That knocked him right on his ass.
It's a force to be reckoned with.
Let's just talk about Tony throughout this game.
Let's do that.
It's a cool dude. I barely even know the guy.
Sporting headband, nice headband.
He is as awesome as he is large.
And he throws an awesome Halloween party.
So I'm told. I've always missed it. Conflicting Halloween parties, man. We got to get our shit straight this year.
Yeah. You got to do it at least once. Once is enough.
So with 1 away, we have Chio up to kick.
Being bothered by the mosquitoes and various flying bugs.
There is all sorts of madness going on up here. I don't know if it comes through on the video feed if you're watching on Real Podco TV, but yeah, there is, as Joseph said, protein flying around everywhere. Hey, yo.
Yep, landing in our beverages.
Delicious. Delicious. Chio's got 2 strikes, by the way, here.
I believe they are flying ants.
Are they?
Now you're freaking me out, man.
Yeah, don't do that.
Ooh, real close pitch. Spinning, looked like it nicked just a little bit of the strike zone, but called the ball.
Oh.
There's 1 wide. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Interesting tidbit on Damien's shorts. He's been wearing the same shorts for 4 years of kickball, which equates to about 8 seasons of kickball.
Is that Indiana Pacers?
Yes, I believe so.
All right, very nice.
Does he wash them?
I'm not sure.
They look like they move a little, so I'm assuming he does. Chio pomps one.
It's
taken by the third baseman, thrown late to Tony. Tony's dropping the ball a little bit there. This time it wouldn't have mattered, though, as she was already past the bag. Tough play. Charging in from third base there.
She's pretty quick.
She is fast. Rick up to kick. Sporting Mariano Rivera. And or Jackie Robinson's number, 42 here. And already complaining about the pitches, I think.
Looking for him to lay down a bunt here.
Nails one to third base. Looking at 2. Throws high. Chio is easily into 2 and taking 3. Throw comes over. Damien takes it to the center and wisely does not make a throw. She was definitely in, but keeps a run off the board.
Next up we have Albert, Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year or Offensive Player of the Year?
What did I say?
Offensive.
I think he got both.
All right. All right. That's good radio. That's good social radio.
What happened to the Patriots kicker?
Yeah, he's not here today. Rick looked a little flummoxed when he was making his lineup over there. I think he was having some attendance issues.
Missing Poli, right?
Yeah, Poli. He was the player of the game last week. Ooh,
There it is.
big kick out to left field. After taking a look at it, tracking it, did a little move in the air there, but he caught it for out number 3. So we're going
You say Poli like Americans say Pele.
Poli. I thought he was named after a pole, like Poli.
No,
you got me confused. Which one is it?
He is kind of tall.
Stop being so offensive. Don't take any offense to what I'm saying here, but
Offense.
So
How do you say it? Offense?
Offense, yeah, but see now I'm not sure which one is right.
Offensive. Offensive.
Defense, offense. Anyway,
offense.
We are in the
pointing at 2.
Bottom of the 3rd inning here. KNS still up 2-1, pitching.
I do not have any formal training. As you
watching one go wide. Marco unhappy with that clear ball.
You guys don't have formal training in broadcasting?
No.
What did I put on my resume?
Define formal.
I'm just learning this after I hired these guys.
Buck beans, I lied on my resume. I'm sorry. I got to admit it. I'm sorry, guys. I also lied on my kickball resume, too.
Well, we knew.
I didn't really play in that underground league in Thailand.
Nope. He only played T-ball.
That's true. I did play some underground T-ball. Foul ball.
A little bit of kick the can.
And a whole lot of beer pong. Got beer pong elbow. Would have gone pro. There's a strike. And this is, who is this taking the kick? Are you sure? I'm lost here, Rick. I'm lost. Rich.
This is, whoa.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Oh, this is actually one of their roster changes. They submitted this. They had some attendance issues. I believe this is also an Erica. They have many Ericas on their team.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think
no, it's Priscilla.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why not?
Yell out the names to see when she turns around.
Did she look? I didn't look. Shit, I yelled it, but then I didn't look.
I don't think you said it loud enough.
I think you yelled it in the mic. Instead.
She doesn't have headphones.
Damn it. Ooh, Boots one could find a hole there. Oh.
Nice hustle on Albert's part, closing in the ground.
Well done. Makes it from the grass all the way into the base path there. Tony still hanging out. Oh, wait. No, he's not at first base.
He's just chilling base coach.
Wow, a little bit of sportsmanship here between Marco and who I believe must be Erica.
There you go.
Erica bounces one down.
Erica, she is the girls softball coach for the mighty Canotilloans.
Is that right?
What are they? Eagles? I don't know.
I believe so. One hops one to Rick, and he makes the play at first.
Erica rhymes with America.
Boom.
All right. All right, well done.
That was JB's rhyme of the day.
Brought to you by...
It's just kickball.
I'm seeing my favorite's fashion move of the day here with Calvin with the one yellow sock and one black sock. Bounces one to third base, mishandled. He is on. He's one quick motherfucker, that Calvin. I think there's something in that yellow-black sock combination.
Very quick. I think he needs to work on his situational base running. Sometimes he forgets where he's at, but I think that'll just come with time.
That is true. I've seen him be a little over-aggressive a couple times here.
Yeah.
What's his kickball history? He played with the Shockers before, is that right?
Oh, he's a traveler. He's
journeyman.
Yeah, he was a Shocker. He was with Drinkers with a kicking problem. Was picked up by Smokin Aces, so he's been traveling a little bit.
Free agent.
Yeah. He's a very good player. I'm glad to see
Definitely.
he finally caught on to a team that didn't necessarily need a catcher. He's a catcher by trade, but, he's still beneficial to the team.
Yeah, still a good kicker. Aggressive base runner. Retakes a strike and then gets a nice little bunt to the pitcher. Kicked over to first a little slower than I think was planned, and Calvin runs through third easily. So we got first and third here, making a little run here.
Bad choice by Sosa to kick it there. Not sure what he was trying to do.
He kicked, and I think he got a little more cleat than shoe, and the ball rolled really slow to. Marco handling a little rock situation here. Yeah, kind of a I don't think he intended for it to roll that slowly, or I don't know if he forgot he had a base runner there, but not a good move. Lucky they didn't take advantage of that and get a score.
Javi getting the walk here.
Javi getting the walk, loading the bases here. A little dramatic, little chance for a score here.
Let's see who Rick's opting for instead of Javi.
So we're looking at Lorenzo. Is that Musclefoot Lorenzo? Is that
No.
Who is Musclefoot?
Musclefoot Mike Lorenzo.
Musclefoot Mike
is a bomber. I'm surprised he walking Javi to get to Lorenzo. Probably might be. Rick also recognizes that Lorenzo's been a little inconsistent this season. But that's interesting to pick your poison here.
booms one, finds a hole in the outfield, and then misplayed a little bit. Hugo does a good job of keeping. Does a good job of keeping it in front of him, but 2 runs score there. So nice job. So tries to gamble there and tries to walk a guy. Usually a smart move, but this season we've seen a lot of people use the intentional walk and it blow up in their face. And I think we just saw one right there because it is now 3-2. Smokin Ace's favor as we get a mile-high fly ball out there, handled by Chola to end the inning, but damage has been done there, and we're looking at Smokin Ace is taking the lead, 3-2.
I think that sock combination that you were talking about, it's like negative and positive ions.
That's good call there.
I think that's what it is.
I like that.
That's what makes him run so fast.
And if we're talking over here about Lorenzo, I got to say,
yeah.
I do like the German flag socks. Oh, well, I mean, a few people. I know Reed has been known to sport them a couple times. That's a good look. I like that look.
It is a carryover from a team they had previously called Das Boot.
Ah, that's right.
That didn't survive. I think they're going to bring it back. I am more than sure that the Smokin Aces will die down and they will be Das Boot once again.
Well, you heard it here.
Was there just too much drinking or...
Too much drinking, not enough kickball.
Too much Das Boot.
Marco takes a foul.
Rick appearing very upset with his team. Obviously, they didn't position themselves well in the outfield, and now they're paying for it. But you know what? One thing about KNS is, not only are they good from playing ahead 12-0, they're also awesome at coming up from behind. And it's only 2-3 game here, so it's very close.
It's good to be awesome at coming up from behind.
Hey-yo. Yeah, definitely not out of hand. Just a 1-run game here at the top of the 4th with no outs. Marco still up at bat, another foul there. So still some time left here.
He's in his third base coaching position. He's unhappy. When he's coaching third, he's not very happy with you.
Is that right? He's out on an island?
Yeah, that's his corner. So he doesn't kill someone over there.
Maybe he's not happy with himself. I don't know. Just a query. He kind of did pitch into that last series.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He can be mad at his team, but he also has to be a little bit mad at himself for his pitch in there. But then again, some nice kicking out of a veteran team, Smokin Aces.
Very true.
By the way, on that play there, it looked like a tough one down the line, but it was handled, so we have Marco at first base there. And we got a ball here.
Lucky for the Aces that Marco's only working at about 60%, if not 50%. So he's not the speed threat. Once you have Marco on first, you know that you're in trouble and you need to keep an eye out for him.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. The bug attack has started to make its way in here in this van here because they're attacking me. I think there's a couple in my shirt even. It's quite a sensation. It's kind of nice, actually.
I think you just need to close your eyes and just kind of go with it. I go to happy place is what I do.
Oh, thank you. Fouled away. Is that 3 fouls right now?
Yeah. Luis is used to kicking away. He's being put in a bunting situation, so we might see a foul out here.
Oh.
And not.
Smokes one between first and second. Kind of takes a weird bounce. Oh. Wow, okay, so the ball was handled. A little bit bobbled at third base there, but just enough to get the out. Marco tried to advance from first on that one. Close play. Kicking and screaming is not happy with that. Marco, with his injury and all, kind of did like a half slide there. Kind of an awkward slide. Didn't really look pretty. But it looked like he may have got his foot on the bag there, but
You know, it was close.
I'm a fair distance away, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, we're pretty far away. It was close. I'm thinking he hit him in the hat, which with his slide, his hat and head
It's
are
allowable.
both legal, yes.
That's right. Whereas usually you'd go to... Whereas usually you can't go to above the neck to get an out there. When you slide, you give that advantage up there. So takes one off the head, and that's an out. But the inning is not over yet. Luis outruns a nice throw to first and gets a makeup call, and he is now safe on first base with one away.
For a second there, I thought that was Becky's car, and I was going to moon it, and I'm glad that I didn't.
What?
Oh, Becky. Which Becky?
Kelsey up and takes the strike.
My Becky?
Yeah.
Oh. We're in Becky's car.
I thought she might have been in the other car.
Oh.
These people have a different car every week. I think they're drug dealers.
I think so.
Kelsey squibs one out into left field, taken off the face by Anissa, I believe. And everybody's safe. One out, first and second. Kelsey gets on. This time it's Smokin Aces giving up a pop fly there.
There you go. And on the opposite side, you cannot make even a little mistake against a team like KNS.
It's true, yeah. Just everything you were saying earlier about playing against KNS, you definitely can't give it up because they will seize all over that. Seize all over that. That's a weird thing to say.
And D's. I was like,
Weird.
I like that.
This guy's weird.
C's. How do Mexicans cut their pizza?
with big C's?
With Little Caesars.
Oh.
With Little Caesars.
Hello.
Little Caesars.
Hey-o.
Pizza.
Shout out to my
Rich learned some jokes in
my
Thailand.
6-year-old daughter. There you go. That's her favorite joke.
Is that right? It's pretty good, I'm not going to lie.
You guys do have a silver sedan, right? Like a little
A
small-
Sebring, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's... Isn't that what that is right there?
Close.
Close.
You're not that crazy.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Damien throws a pretty wide pitch there. I think Damien might be kind of having a hard time getting over the plate now. Seems to be laboring, giving up a...
Do they have relief pitchers, or they have
pitches.
to pitch the whole game?
No, yeah, you can definitely get another pitcher in. As Nadia
Looking around the field, what I'm
bouncing
noticing
ball for the
is
third out.
they do not have Mike today. So even I was commenting and complimenting them on their choice to go ahead and run with Damien, but Mike's not even here, so I'm gonna might have to take that back. This might be their only option, but it's a very good option.
No matter what, it is
Yeah.
definitely a good option. No, yeah, definitely. And Damien's a great pitcher as well. But I'm just saying, here in these later innings, I mean, even the best pitchers start getting away from him a little bit there. And you can read about all your kickball information. You can read about all the pitchers who let pitches get away from them at itsjustkickball.blogspot.com, by the way. A little bit of a layover, what with the commish being out of town and all.
Yeah, we had a rain out. I was out of town, so we're gonna catch up here in the next couple of days, and we're heading into the playoffs too. So it's a good time to start picking all that up.
Definitely. So look forward to a lot of new kickball information on itsjustkickball.blogspot.com. Damien takes a foul, and then Rick kind of tried to quick pitch him there and got another foul. That was a no pitch called right here. So we got a foul ball. I believe 2 foul balls here. Rick with a pitch, and Damien blasts a mean one out to left field, but that is foul. Really got a hold of that one. Decent kick.
So close.
So close. But yeah, right now, with the lead, Smokin Aces. How do you see this game playing out there, Rich?
You know, it's close. I tell you right now, those, like I said earlier, KNS is playing a little flat, you know, and those mistakes, letting Smokin Ace again in the lead, it's not helping. That was a good pickup by Rick right there. Scooped it up.
Tough play for first out.
They're very quiet right now. I see some heads hanging, which is not good.
Not good.
So they need to turn it on.
Turn it on, yeah, turn it on.
Are you just repeating everything that I say?
No, every word of it. So, Tony with a nice little bouncing ball down first, almost rolls into the first base there, but called a foul.
Called a foul. See, I can do it too.
I got nothing. I dug down deep there for something to say, and I had nothing. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Got me good.
Hey, Dumbo. What's up, big guy?
That's a weird thing to say.
What do you mean?
Welcome, star,
It's because
MVP.
he can fly. Get it?
Ladies and gentlemen, little touch of greatness here. Andy Diaz, third baseman for Suck My Kick, just came in, said hello to us. As a ball misplayed in right field, but controlled by Chio. Gets an out, so 2 away now. Tony with the out. And up next, his wife, I have just learned.
Wide throw by Sosa. It's always interesting when you see the third baseman not close the distance before he makes that throw. I almost feel like third basemen feel they need a throw from that spot. That's not always necessarily the case.
Definitely. So Erica gets on, but quickly followed by a pop in the base path there.
Caught by Ugo, first baseman sporting the new Tupac bandana look here. Haven't seen that this season. It's very interesting.
And it is a good look. And just like that, we're finished with another half an inning there. Score remains 3-2, no runs across. So we will have Kicking and Screaming up to kick in the top of the 5th inning here. Down a run. Right now, Smokin' Aces, I like to see that. They're gathering up. They're having a couple of words, making sure they can go ahead and take this one home and finish it out.
Huge opportunity here to close it out, especially when you see that KNS has no momentum. From what I can see, no one's picking anybody up, so I think they're just looking for someone to make a play and get them out of this game.
Well, let's see if we can do it. Here we are. Ball taken.
The crowd is quiet.
Everyone is silent. Everyone's witnessing an upset here. High pitch, borderline pitch, called a strike.
The King of Kickball division is very small this season, but the competition is tough, even for, like I said, teams like LTA, Suck My Kick. They're not doing bad. Their records aren't great, but they're giving teams trouble.
Yeah, I briefly...
Wow, nice grab by
Reed
Reed.
makes a nice grab all the way.
They are
almost
playing.
out to the
They
pitcher's
are
mound.
playing this game.
They sure are, and that is one away in the crucial top of the 5th inning here.
The momentum obviously is on Smokin' Ace's side. They want this game. They're playing like they want this game, and like I said again, I can't stress it enough. KNS just looks like they have their head down.
And Ugo with the Tupac look comes up and boots a nice one out to left field, but that is handled by the left fielder. What's that gentleman's name?
The left fielder, Javi.
Javi. I noticed he does a little jump whenever he makes a catch out there. Have you noticed that?
I think he's just hoping someone's taking a picture.
It's interesting, yeah. He's looking to posterize somebody.
It's actually to suppress the momentum of the ball, scientifically speaking.
Sorry, I'm not a scientist. That's fascinating, though. It's amazing. I am an intro to kickball, and that is some doctorate level work there. Sosa is up. This is the last chance here. There are 2 away. Am I jinxing it? Should I not say anything?
No, I mean, Sosa also has been a little bit inconsistent this game, and Damien's pitching well,
Ooh. Close bunt down the third baseline there. Called foul. Looked like I got a lot of that white chalk there. But a close play nonetheless. Looking to get a board, looking to get something going here. Another bunt. Nice bunt. Just takes a couple of hops there. Just enough to...
Slid into first.
Can you slide? I was going to ask.
You cannot slide into first, actually.
What is the repercussion for sliding into first?
You are out.
Interesting.
I'm going to go... There's no play there, so I'm going to go
Right.
ahead, and I don't think the umps are going to get ticky-tack on such an important game like this.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. But
Sure.
if there was a play there, that
may have been an out there, yeah. So 1 aboard. We have Chio watching a strike. Again, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Last chance for King and Screaming here to avoid an upset.
if Damien's able to pull this off here, we might have to dub Damien the KNS killer, because this will be the second time he's beaten KNS in the regular season through his pitching.
Is that right? What team was he with the last time?
He did it with the Party Pandas at Alta Vista, and now he's going to have an opportunity to do it with Smokin' Aces at Memorial.
All right, so we're making sure everything gets straight here. Sosa's getting back to first here. Ooh.
Interesting overhand. I think another foot behind it would have been a very awesome strike.
Yeah, that was a close pitch there.
But, I've seen it time and time again. KNS gets behind, even with – they got 2 down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even with 2 down, I mean, you just – these guys surprise you. You can't count them out. I'm really almost here waiting for them to make a play.
Yeah, up and down their whole lineup there. There's not a big weak spot, a big exposure there.
Actually, I have 3-2.
3-2, yeah.
Okay. 2 to win.
Yes, sir. And that is a strike 3
Wow.
called.
Wow.
On the outside corner. And I'm in shock. I'm not going to lie.
That's a hell of a way right there to lose a game. Just caught that outside line. And
strikeout looking.
They did it.
Well, that is quite an upset there. So Smokin' Aces take this one 3-2. We're going to have to cut this short and throw you over to JB, who's going to get with you for the interview of the player of the game here. Troy, like we said, absent. Mark also not here. Rich and I got to go get our game going here. Suck My Kick versus Scoregasms. 10 o'clock, late night, sexy game. They're going to dim the lights. It's going to be hot. But make sure to tune in for the post-game report here with producer JB. He's going to be talking to player game. Who do you think where the player of the game is going to be tonight?
You know what? You're going to have to go with Damien here.
I think so.
I think his arm made the difference. I mean, a huge difference. Him being on that mound just solidified that team. So that would be my recommendation.
If anything, for that strikeout look in there, just that. Beautiful. Way to close it out.
Yeah, and before we take off real quick, I want to say a couple things. I think that was her second strikeout. She got struck out earlier in the game. Very uncharacteristic. Well, she was looking at a lot of pitches. And, KNS drops a game. It's not often that they do that. But I will say this. Sometimes a loss is good for a team, especially a team that is just so used to winning.
That's true.
This may be the thing that gets them back out onto that practice field.
That's
We're gonna
true.
have to wait and see.
That's a good call, especially this late in the game, getting ready for the playoffs. This will scare them into action, hopefully, so they can get some practice in. But anyway, we're going to have to prepare for this game. Thank you for listening to Real Podco Sports. Stay with us for JB with the post-game report, and we'll see you at Coconuts. Here's JB. Thank you, JB.
All right, guys. What a game. What a game. What an upset. Just going to take a moment to let you guys know. Get on downtown to the Sun City Craft Beer Fest. Tickets now are $30, $35 if you buy them online with the service fees. Get on down there this weekend on Saturday, the 28th, Sun City Craft Beer Fest. You can get all your information at suncitycraftbeerfest.com. And, of course, Rio Podco is going to be there representing. And we're going to be debuting a little bit of our Rios Online Radio, which will be a new radio station, online radio station for El Paso. And it's basically going to be playing a lot of local music and some traveling bands that come into town. And we'll be keeping you up to date on the bands that come into town and when they have their events, their concerts and stuff like that. Not to mention also local bands having events as well. So that'll be that. All right, guys. We're sitting here with the Smokin' Aces, who have just upset Kicking and Screaming. Nobody thought it could be done. It was done. Done and done today. How you guys feeling? How did you guys feel coming into this game?
Well, I guess I'll start. We had a rough go last week. Kind of had a team meltdown, inter-team fighting. With our pitcher, Mike. Mike didn't come today, so we were going to make a pitching change anyway, so it worked out pretty well. There wasn't any tension or anything like that. As a result of the problems that we had last week, we really tried to keep our cool under any circumstances. And, we worked really hard on that, and even though we made errors out there and there's things that we could have done better, we always kept our cool and we were good and supportive to each other, and that's pretty key. But I'm going to let Damien talk here because his pitching was phenomenal. They were fast as heck. He was picking the corners.
And that was the change that you made, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's what led you guys to your win. Damien, how are you feeling right now?
Tired.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. How are you feeling? I'm sorry, man. Oh, you got to turn your mic on. I guess they turned it off. My bad.
There you go.
Yeah. Tired. Pitched the whole game.
Well, 2 whole games.
Oh, that's right. You guys were
the
on
one
before.
us, yeah.
Who are you guys playing in that game?
This team right now, the green and white team.
Ah, okay.
So
I believe that's the Scoregasms?
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I mean today, what Reed was saying, it was more trying to be more of a team than calling out everybody on their mistakes and things of that nature. But yeah, I mean we know we're a good team. We just haven't been showing up, and today, the mentality was different. And I had to pick the spots on the pitching because I've beaten these guys before, so I knew I could do it again. So
He's the KNS killer.
Actually, I think Rich said that earlier. So that's going to be legend now.
So, that's going to put a kink on their season. They're going to have to reflect and come back next week and see how they do. But, we'll see them again in playoffs. I know that we just, we got to keep playing better, and I think we'll be all right.
As long as you guys keep meshing well, like you are now, it seems like you guys are hitting your stride, which is a good thing. Because you won your last game, the game that was also tonight as well, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I believe that was, was it 7-3?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we let them put 3 on us right away. So there's almost like a, oh crap, not again moment,
Right.
But everybody stayed positive. We knew it's inevitable. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen bad. We stuck with it. Never got down on each other, and then we didn't let them score again. And then we slowly started racking up some points. So it always shows good teamwork when you go down right away, and then you can come back and battle back. At the end of the day, I think you're always a stronger team for that.
Well, then you guys did that again against KNS because they were up 2 on you guys, and you battled your way back. And
Right, yeah, the top of their order is pretty vicious. So when they start out, at the start of the game, I'd never want to comp anybody any points. But when we got out of that inning with 2 runs, the way Damien was pitching, with them getting 2 runs, with the way Damien was pitching, I didn't feel too bad. I was thinking, that's going to be the only 2 runs we're going to allow for a while until they get to the top of their order again, because he was just picking those corners, and he was throwing fast. His velocity was increasing as the game went on, which is unbelievable because it was his second game. But every pitch throughout kept getting more vicious.
And when you guys took the lead, after that, what was your strategy at that point?
Not to think too much about it. We did a little
Keep scoring.
defense chant. Yeah, we did want to score some more. The way we had the lineup, we pretty much knew where we were going to score the points and where we weren't going to score the points. So Damien was up that last inning, and we wanted him to kick away. Typically he likes to bunt and get on and be a beast on the bases, but he kicked away to try to get some extra bases because we were going to hit a little dead spot in the lineup. So we went for it. It wasn't really the conservative way. We went for it. We didn't get any runs out of it, but we gave it our full effort to play fast and aggressive.
But defensively, you guys kept them down.
Well,
Right.
we had a few mistakes here on shortstop. I don't know if you guys noticed where that girl dropped a couple.
Yeah.
Those are some easy ones that we can't allow against a team like that, because they'll capitalize on it, and then they're real aggressive on the base running.
Right.
So any little thing like that, they'll just keep running. So we got to make a change there for next week. But other than that, I think we got the outs when we needed them most, and our outfield did a pretty good job today.
Yeah, phenomenal job. That last pitch, how did that have to feel?
It was good because it was the last one. But I got it right on the corner too, so she just got her looking, and that was the end of that one. So I'm glad it was a girl, because the guy was next, right?
Yeah.
And then they had runners on, so it was one of those that either we get her and that's it, So.
All right, guys. Well, congratulations on the win.
Thanks a bunch.
Looking
man.
strong. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, sounds
Thanks.
good.
All right.
Later.
Thank you, guys. All right, guys. That's going to do it for Rio Network, and it's just Kickballs. Game of the week, game number 6. Smokin Aces versus KNS. We'll see you guys next week for the game of the week, number 7. And I believe that one will be at 9 o'clock as well. I don't know what field we're going to be at. If you go to suncitykickball.com, you can check the roster there. Check the schedule. It'll let you know which game is up at 9 o'clock. And you can see which game is the game of the week. It's just kickball.blogspot.com, of course. Check those guys out for your kickball reports. And again, like I said, thank you for joining us on the Rio Network. We'll see you next week.